Welcome to Realms of Valor. My name's Desiree. I am the head of gaming partnerships for Gold Star Gamers. Tonight, I am playing Mira, a feline humanoid ranger that's basically more comfortable tracking danger through the wilds than making polite conversation in a tavern. This stream, however, is bigger than just rolling dice and getting emotionally attached to these fictional characters with these questionable survival instincts. We are here representing Gold Star Gamers, a nonprofit that is built by gamers and military to support kids and families that have lost a military parent. We help provide gaming setups, community mentorship, and safe spaces where these kids can connect and laugh and feel less alone. And as anyone here can attest, gaming has always been more than entertainment for a lot of us. It is friendship, it is stress relief, it is a lifeline in so many ways. And that's what this community is about. So tonight we are here to have fun. We're going to tell a great story. We're going to probably fail some dice rolls, and we're going to support a mission that means a lot to all of us. So thank you for hanging out with us and being a part of this. Tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm playing for the first session, and I'm replacing a player who you'll get to meet in the next session. But I'm gonna go ahead and hand off the spotlight to our esteemed game master, the legendary Chris Perkins of Darrington Press, who will be coordinating all the chaos tonight for our party, and he can go ahead and introduce the rest of our party.
Thank you so much, Desiree. Welcome to the gaming table. Yeah, I'm Chris Perkins. I'll be your game master for this, the first of 4 sessions that we're doing. So this is part 1, and we're going to jump right in a moment. But before we do, this is going to be a wacky game. I've done a little bit of planning and prepping, but donations can do weird things to the narrative. And so who knows where this story is going to go? Who knows who they're going to meet? Who knows what magic items will fall into the party's laps? All of these questions will be answered soon. And before I introduce the players, just let you know, we're going to be playing using the Daggerheart system. Many of us are relative noobs to this game, which is not even quite a year old yet. So please be gentle as we navigate our way through and figure out our new characters. We had a wonderful session 0 where we got to answer a bunch of questions about who our characters are and what their motivations are. But, you know, when you're playing live, anything can change and anything can happen. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the starting with KP. Tell us about your...
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is KP, and I'm going to be playing Sporley, who is an underborn, not unborn, that would be a different story altogether, underborn fungal sorcerer. Basically, for those who don't know, fungrels are essentially fungus, mushroom-like entities in this world, sentient mushrooms. But if I were to summarize it, you can call me Fun Guy. Sorry, I'm a dad. Can't help it.
Never gets old. So, Linsay.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I am Linsay Rousseau. I am playing Nuxuli Underglim, but my friends call me Sootnose. I am a slyborn goblin rogue of the Nightwalker variety, so I am tall and I get into all the shadows, and so you never know where I might pop up next. Yeah.
Fantastic. Diana, please tell us about your delightful character.
Hi, everyone. My name is Diana Faye, also known as Diana the Rose around the internet. I am currently playing Azaret Nightwind, who is the Wanderborn fairy guardian of the group. She's a stalwart guardian specifically, with a massive tower shield, absolutely no muscle on her body, and she's ready to help defend us from whatever may come.
Excellent. And Desiree, you already introduced Naira. I pronounced that correctly, right?
It's Mira.
Mira. Good. All
Nira.
right.
And there's a whole reason I did that, and that will become apparent. I'm channeling my inner KP for that ridiculous joke.
You've got the ears on because you're a Qatari, which is a cat.
I am a Qatari. I am part of a race of feline humanoids, basically.
Yes.
So I have a tail, I have cat ears, and I have very cat-like instincts.
Yes, and your character is sort of a catalyst for the narrative, and we'll get to that shortly. So all of you have your characters drawn up, and you each start with 2 hope, which is a valuable resource, and you'll get more hope as we play. And just a reminder to you and to folks watching, hope is a currency that players get that they can use to activate certain powers or abilities or what have you. You'll probably see them spend hope to add some of their characters' experiences to die rolls. You might see them spend hope to help a friend or an ally, and you might see them spend hope to do some sort of cool tag team action maneuver when called upon. So, but I, as the game master, do not get hope. I get fear. And that's the currency I spend to make all sorts of crazy mayhem happen. And most people don't know this, but every time I game master a session, I use different things for the tokens that I use to track my fear. And tonight, I'm using spoons. So I got fear spoons. And because there are 4 players in the group, I'm going to just put my 4 fear here, and we'll spend that shortly. But I'm receiving a message from the Hallows Above. And I cannot hear what the Hallows Above lords are telling me.
Reception's real bad from the Hallows.
We'll get back to that momentarily. Before we jump into the narrative, just to set the stage, we're going to be setting this story in a coastal kingdom called Welvia. And Welvia was peaceful for a great many years until a powerful spellcaster named Forlorn Lycona came along and basically slew the dragon protector of this land and absorbed its power, becoming a terrible creature called a were-dragon. And this were-dragon tyrant now rules, and everyone in this domain is suffering for it. Kailey is, Oh, thank you. The Lord. Sorry, I was reaching out to the Lords of the Hallows Above, but it turned out to be a call from the Lords from the Circles Below. I got +1 fear, so I get another fear spoon. Woo!
Audience, we haven't even started yet.
I know. They want to see us suffer, apparently.
Wow. This is gonna
Apparently that's the punishment for my pun, I think.
They want to see us suffer.
All right. So, Nira, you're a ranger. You have lived in Welvia for a long time, since even before the were-dragon came to power. And
Yes.
you have seen the evil that she has wrought. There were these individuals charged with defending the realm called the Knights of Welvia, and they all basically abandoned their duty and bent the knee to her, and now are imposing her evil will upon the land. And one of the things that she's done is she has warded the boundaries of this domain against anything that might try to invade. And you have been working with rebels to try to arm them with magic and weapons that they can use to fight back. But to do that, those wards that protect the boundaries of Welvia need to be taken down. And through the resources that you have and the friends that you have, you've learned that all of the magic of those wards coalesces into an object that is in the were-dragon's fortress. And that object is a magical tapestry, a spectacular tapestry of the land of Welvia with all these sort of icons and ornamentations. And it's a very, very powerful magic item. And it basically holds the fabric of all of these magical wards in place. And you have gone out of your way to try to find a group to infiltrate the Were-Dragon's fortress to destroy that tapestry, thus bringing down Welvia's defenses.
Exactly. Excellent. So I am doing that as you mentioned, I got pulled into this through resistance contacts that know about the wards and the tapestry in the fortress, and I've spent months mapping hidden routes through Welvia and scouting paths toward Norlith. I know at least one way to reach the fortress without walking straight into Forlorn's forces. So I'm not the one who's meant to finish this, but I'm the one who's going to get the party there. I sent Sydney, my familiar here. Sydney, come here, say hi. This is my familiar, Sydney, which is hysterical because I am a cat race with a dog familiar, but this is how we're running. I sent Sydney out to find people that honestly wouldn't hesitate. And I will be their pathfinder through this journey, and then I'm going to step away once they're in position to manage some side business that I have. Because I have a vested interest in going north. I'm going to try to find my brother, or at the very least learn his fate, because my brother was taken by the knights during one of their sweeps, and I don't know what he became. I have reason to believe that he's still alive, or at least not fully gone. But I sent Sydney out with a message.
Yeah.
The message literally said, Welvia is sealed for a reason, and if you felt it, you already know. There is a way to break it. It starts in the north. Come to Ulm tonight, dockside. Say nothing, watch the docks. If you're meant to be part of this, you won't be waiting long. And so I wait.
Okay. So Azaret and Sporley and Sootnose or Nuxuli, you all receive at various times over the past couple, within hours, this dog seems to stride toward you out of nowhere, bearing a message in its collar. When you read the message, you get the information, and then as you kind of finish reading it, you look up and the dog has either wandered off or disappeared.
If I may.
But you're not
like.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, each of you are kind of separated from each other. Or rather, at least one of you is. So Sporley, you're already pretty near Ulm, and you were with a friend of yours, another Fungril, and sorry, it's Amy's character, and her name just cracks me up. I can't say it without laughing. And so, but something terrible happened. As you and Orgdorfnor were planning to head dockside, a knight of Welvia and some of the knight's minions grabbed her, threw her in a wagon, and took her away. So now you have to go to the meeting alone.
Dear.
And the reason I did this, and this is happening all over Welvia, is Orndorkfor is a very smart wizard and very knowledgeable. And the tyrant has been rounding up anybody who's smart and knowledgeable, and basically seeing them as a threat and taking them off to the fortress to be questioned, detained, and imprisoned.
The fact that I was left alone under that context, I'm not going to take offense to this.
Yeah, you had no interest in you.
Little do they know.
I have some sad news to report to your dockside.
I would imagine him just like mopily making his way to the docks and eventually getting there. But I'll wait for you to unless you want me to do something in the meantime.
So Ulm, this town, is right on the coast of a bay called Dragon's Breath Bay. And it is early winter, so it's pretty cold. And there's a coastal wind that's sort of died down, and cold fog has settled over the docks. So when you walk out there, it's kind of spooky and eerie because you're just kind of looking out into a field of gray. And occasionally you hear a distant hiss and maybe a plume of white. Because Dragon's Bay gets its name from all these volcanic vents that shoot steam up into the air periodically. But it's so foggy you can't really see them clearly. And you're standing out there alone in this gray space on this damp dock, hoping somebody, anybody, shows up.
I would just to kind of paint the scene then for what is happening to Sporley. You could just so Sporley is essentially a sorcerer, and like you see their mushroom cap up on top actually shaped kind of comically like a very oversized wizard's hat. You have if you were to imagine the like a fungi, like their like the spores not spores, the tendrils, like as they branch out and the colony connects with each other. I can imagine like it has a cape around its neck that kind of mimics that kind of grows out of it, trying to emulate a wizard's cape. And as majestic as that looks, I would imagine a small portly looking thing holding a what essentially is its wand, shivering and like just looking all over, looking like it's ready to cry its eyes out because it's all alone in such a scary setting. Like every time it turns, I can imagine like little dusts of spore coming off of the cap, and gently blowing in that breeze. But that's them at this point.
It's even more horrifying. I'm going to spend a fear here. Just
started.
It's even more horrifying because you know that the were-dragon, in addition to being just a terrible person, she has taken to actually doing terrible things to her subjects, like feeding on them. And the reason why you don't see a lot of Ulm fishermen or fisher folk around is because they're indoors wisely, because sometimes you might just hear the flapping of a wing, and then the next thing you know, you're just not on this ground anymore. You're gone. And then compounding that, she has a breath weapon that can turn creatures, that can basically polymorph them into these horrible predatory monsters called were-drakes. And they're like wild dogs. They just viciously attack anything. So you thought you heard a wing flap, and you're just quaking in your little fungy boots.
Chris, we just met yesterday. I thought we were friends.
But then you realize, oh, it's just my imagination playing.
Oh man, I would like. They're still like afraid out of their minds right now. They're upset that their friend is not with them. I can so the other aspect of them is that there's like a bunch of bluish rings that are kind of faint, and at this moment I can imagine almost like a innate self-defense mechanism. It would start lighting up to mimic creatures that are supposed to be poisonous. It's like, don't eat me, I'm poisonous. Don't do that.
That's amazing, because in actual fact you're like a beacon now. So if there's a dragon out there, you're just perfectly lit up so it can find you. But you don't know that. We're going to move the camera out into the bay, across the gray expanse, into a small rowboat that has been sailing from an old lighthouse called Cauldron's Ever-Burning Torch. And in that boat is Azaret, our fairy guardian, and Nuxuli, our goblin Nightwalker rogue. Mm-hmm. And the two of you are not in the rowboat alone. Yes, you've got.
I just assume that the goblin is the one doing the rowing.
Oh yeah, no, Azaret is 100%. Like her arms are behind her head. She's got sunglasses on.
Yeah. And she, with her little stumpy arms, is just like, I got this. We're good. Just
I like that.
So great.
I like that Azarette is wearing her sunglasses in the fog. That's perfect. That's power. You're probably, how big of a fairy are you, Azarette? Like, are you like really tiny, like Tinkerbell sized, or are you bigger?
I'd say like a small humanoid would be the size. Her
Okay.
skin is like porcelain white and covered in these inky blotches, almost in the same way that calligraphy appears on paper, where it's little swirls going of deep black down her arms and her legs, both of which are crossed behind her head and her knees. Just kind of watching. Just making sure we're going in the right direction. It's an executive position. You see.
So the captain of this rowboat is a simia, which is sort of a monkey person or an ape person. An old simia fellow named Captain Norick. Seems like a highfalutin title for the captain of a rowboat, but he is at the prow, looking forward as Natsuli is cranking on the oars. Sitting across from Natsuli and just sort of looking at her, but not helping in any way, is another goblin, the first mate, and his name is Grody. So first mate Grody is just there, and he's shivering, and his teeth are chattering loudly because it's really cold out here. Captain Norick doesn't seem to notice. He's got fur covering him, and Natsuli probably doesn't notice because spending a lot of energy getting warmed up there.
Yeah. I'm also used to the underground areas that tend to get a little chilly at night, so
Right.
I'm always prepared.
Damp caves, etc.
Damp caves, you know.
Yeah. So you guys have a boatload of contraband, medicinal herbs, food like bread, meat, fruits, vegetables. Because what has been happening in Welvia since this were-dragon took power is a lot of the towns and farms have been placed under the control of her servants. In some cases, criminal thieves guilds. And they've been hoarding food and supplies and selling it out at outrageous prices to ordinary Welvians who can no longer afford the simple things anymore. So this is part of an endeavor to supply the people of Ulm with some much needed food and supplies. But it's all being done clandestinely, of course, because as Captain Norick says, Ulm, the whole place is run by the Jagged Knife. Curse them all. May they drown and be shocked to death by electric eels.
Sorry, Captain. You can see a hand raised just from the front of the ship, and our Azarette.
Azarette.
Hey, sorry. Jagged Knife. They just exist? Are they under Forlorn's rule, or are they just kind of like hanging?
They were a thieves guild. And the Knights of Welvia kept them in check, but when the Knights basically stopped doing their jobs, the Thieves Guild became much more of a problem. But then they pledged their allegiance to the tyrant, and she rewarded them by basically taking the mayor out, arresting him, and putting them in charge. So now the whole town is run by thieves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
I mean,
electric eels. I'm here for it.
Hey! Not all thieves. You know, they can't all be lumped in the same category. I mean, technically, we're thieves right now with all the stuff we got here. So, you know, just saying.
So Natsuli, certainly the Jagged Knife is a gang you would have known about, or if not interacted with, maybe even been, offered to join at one point. Can you think of a reason why you wouldn't want to?
Oh yeah, I mean, let's just say, thieving has its place, but when you're taking stuff away from the people that don't have anything, well, that is where I draw the line. It's they're not nice. They've done some not some great things in the past, and And honestly, they also, they wanted to brand me, and I'm not down with, other people's tattoos. I got my own. I'm very particular about them.
Wait, hold on. That sounds like a tattoo, but for free.
That is, well, not free, no, but it has other costs.
I kind of want one for free. We should row faster.
What are you smoking, Azaret?
She fully just grabbed like a bunch of seaweed about 20 minutes ago and has been holding it outstretched in the moonlight, waiting for it to dry enough to look cool.
All right, smoking seaweed.
Not even on fire. She's just here for the aesthetic.
Oh my gosh.
Captain Norik says, "We're getting close to the docks now. Keep your voices down. We don't want to be heard." And then you see that the first mate, Grody, is there still shivering, chattering his teeth. And Captain Simia says, "Grody, stop your chattering teeth. We're going to hear you."
If you did a little work, it, might warm you up. Just saying.
Everybody's always asking me to do work. I didn't want to come out here. Yeah, it's okay. You can talk like that, Norik, but you got fur. Shut up. You hear a noise standing out on the docks, Sporley. You thought you heard somebody say, "Shut up." You're still glowing brightly. And
hey, they have a lighthouse and everything.
Yeah, so you don't remember there being a lighthouse in Ulm, but you see this blue glow on the docks, Azaret, because you're facing the right direction.
Sunglasses. Yeah, no, that's real. That's not this.
And suddenly,
I it that way.
Sporley, you see a rowboat, the dark shape of a rowboat glide out of the gray fog toward you. And there seem to be several individuals in it.
I think I just go into like a defensive stance.
Okay.
Actually no. I probably, is there anything I can hide behind?
Yeah, somebody left like a small pile of lobster traps on the dock.
Oh, okay.
So you can try to duck behind there if you want.
I do that, but I don't think the glow is really well hidden even after. But I'm like, it's like the concept of I can't see them, they can't see me.
This lighthouse has evasive maneuvers, dude.
Yeah, it seems to be moving and hiding, and suddenly it's harder to see the light. But you still see a trace of it. As the boat comes toward the dock, the captain asks you, Natsuli, to maneuver it to one side in particular, which will be easier to offload the cargo. And then he tells you very quietly under his breath that we're not going to take the cargo up onto the dock. We're going to take it under the dock. There's a hidden tunnel under the dock. That's where we're going to take this stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know it well. Excellent.
All right.
And you'll hear Naxuli, just whether or not the captain knew about this or not, you hear Naxuli just kind of do like a like some sort of weird animal sounding thing.
Yeah.
Can you do that again?
Something like that.
Excellent. Okay, let's see. We've got another message from the Lords of the Hallows above. Ooh.
Yay! Do you want to roll? Here, you take that.
Have a
Go ahead
magic
and roll.
item.
Up. Roll. Yep. She rolled 18.
Okay.
Yay!
So 18, if I look at the table correctly, it says custom invented potion.
Oh, goodness.
So who gets to invent that potion?
Ooh.
I say the donor. If not, yes. All right.
Sorry, I just saw what exclamation Sydney does, and I'm just in love with that.
All right.
High five.
While we're wondering what the potion is,
Yeah.
Sporly, you're hiding from this group, and you hear at least two voices. One sounds sort of rough and gruff. The other one is a little bit more higher pitched, and then one higher pitched still. And you hear some chattering teeth, and then the boat sort of runs ashore on the rocks, which are like pebbles, basically. And then something taps you on the shoulder.
I just like turn around, pointing my wand at them.
All right.
Whatever it is.
You see a Qatari. And yes, indeed. And I don't think you've met Nira. So this cat person, dressed in leather, armed, is now has crept up behind you.
I immediately, as I'm pointing the wand, all you can hear is Orly goes, I no eat, no, I no eat, and he's like pointing to the glowing rings on his head, like pointing to the fact that he looks like deadly poisonous thing. No tasty, no eat, no tasty. No,
it's okay. No. I mean you no harm. I think you met my friend here, Sydney. Did you get the message? You got the message, right?
Yes, you see that when the dog comes forward next to her, you recognize the dog right away. The one that brought you here. And suddenly you feel like very reassuring.
Sorry.
I was like, doggy, puppy, pet. One thing you quickly start to learn about Sporly is that the common tongue isn't so common, and sometimes it is a second language to other people.
Which is funny you should say that, because I can speak the language of nature. That is a thing I can do. That is actually one of my traits. Do I have to roll for it, or can I just?
No, you can just do it. Yeah.
I can just do it. Excellent. So I begin to speak to you in your own tongue, as wild as that comes up. But I say, I assume you got I assume you got my message.
Oh, you speak fungi. Yeah. Yes. I think I read as best I could, but my partner was the main one who read it, and she's not here. I was hoping to find her here, but she's kind of gone, and that sucks. But yeah.
No, it's okay. What is your name, adventurer?
Oh, no one called me adventurer before. My name is Sporly. I'm a wizard, and he just keeps pointing to his pointy hat, mushroom. Or I guess not wizard. What's the common word for it? Sorcerer. Sorcerer.
Well met, Sporly. My name is Nira Thornstep. Nee for short. You can call me that so long as you're not a knight.
I was so close. I was so close to saying it. And then I look at you two, and then I point my wand to the silhouettes in the back of the ones near the rope. It's like, enemies? Fireball?
No fireball.
Fireball?
No fireball. No fireball.
Fireball?
No fireball.
So do we know what potion is? All right. So while this conversation is happening on the dock, those of you in the boat can actually hear it. You can see Captain Norik is just sort of waiting in the boat to see if those people move away, and looking for an opportunity to safely exit the boat without drawing attention. But you guys can do whatever you want. And at that time, Captain Norik remembers payment, and he hands you a potion. Since you, Natsuli, are closer, he'll hand it to you.
Great.
And he says, he tells you this is the potion of invisibility.
Oh. I mean, I guess that's helpful for people who don't know how to stick to the shadows, but yeah, it could come in handy. And I just
Did you ever describe what Nuksuli looks like?
Oh, sorry, I did not. Yes, so in contrast to her very lovely colleague on the boat who looks like a water painting of beauty, Nuksuli is kind of the she's kind of the color of the seaweed, of mossy bog green, has some like darker patches and lighter patches, but it helps her fade away when she needs to. Very, very large eyes that almost look like coins flashing, and then these very large ears, which you'll see twitch and turn on their own, very much like cats and dogs do, that pick things up. And sometimes they seem to make weird movements that you're not quite sure what they're doing, but for those who know, they can read that language. And she's got very patchy clothing and...
Right. So you've got your potion of invisibility. The boat is secure. Captain Norik climbs out. At that point, First Mate Brody hears the conversation on the dock and just shouts up to the people on the dock, "Hey, go away! We got business here!" And you see Norik just about lose it.
Oh, that's my cue. And I just turn around and start walking away.
Wait, where are you going?
I said go away.
No. We have other people we need to wait on.
Captain Norik looks at First Mate Brody and says, "Idiot! No!" And suddenly, Sporley and Nira, a nimble ape man in sort of sailor's clothes, garb, springs up onto the dock with remarkable agility. And he puts a pipe in his mouth and starts lighting it. And he says, "So, you found yourself on the docks, eh? You should be indoors. It's not safe out here. How much do I have to pay you to not see what you have seen?"
And you just see Sporley as he turns, and all you hear is this many.
Now, Nira, you know Ulm well enough to know that this local character is pretty well known. Captain Norik is a fisherman most of the time, but you've also harbored suspicions that he is engaged in some more clandestine enterprises, and it just finally clicks to you when you look down into the boat what he's doing, and that is he's taking important supplies to the people of Ulm.
That he's taking important supplies to the people of Ulm?
Yes, he is doing a service to his neighbors, and is running this clandestine smuggling operation.
I approach him and
yeah.
I will say, I believe you have been in contact with my colleagues. We are trying to put together a party to put Forlorn in her place and get rid of her for good. Have you any news?
He looks at the fungrel and goes, "Him?"
There are more. I put all my faith and trust in my dog, and she sought me out some good people. So,
Well then, let's get off the docks and carry on this conversation in private. Come, help us take these supplies.
what do you suggest? Here, I'll give you a hand. Come on, Sporley, come and help us. Let's go ahead and move all these supplies in.
Okay. Yeah. The guy's only like 3'2" or something like that. He's not that tall.
Well, Sprout.
Yeah. I'm curious, actually. As an elemental sorcerer, is it? I know. No. My chosen was fire. Never mind. I was hoping to use some sort of magic to help lift some of the supplies out there, but I don't think.
But no, you wanted to shoot fireballs.
Yeah, so I think instead you just see them just lift as like big of a thing you could possibly lift, which is not that big, and just like waddle over, and then just and then realizing halfway through he doesn't know where it's supposed to be put, so he's just kind of looking around.
This boat contains a weird crew, 2 goblins, and their fairy, and then of course there's the Simia captain, and so they, for all of them for the most part, grab something except probably the fairy and probably the first mate goblin.
My dog has a special skill. It's called read the room.
Oh.
She actually has the ability to be able to let me know what whether people can be trusted, and so she's with me, and I want her to give me basically kind of a read on these 2 other people that are happen to be on this rowboat with the captain, because I know the captain, I don't know these 2 individuals.
Yeah, so tell me, Nuxuli, Azaret, how trustworthy do you seem?
I can't imagine Azaret looks that trustworthy. A dog who can read the room can figure out when a not even division of labor is happening, and even in the onloading and offloading of crates that is being witnessed, you can see that Azaret is more concerned with kind of lifting her shades up on her forehead and then down again and then up again, and trying to see if the pipe that the captain is holding is just a prop or not, the way hers was. It's trustworthy in the sense that it's among untrustworthy crew for this particular.
It is a legit working pipe, and it's even got like a little cap on it that you can use to smother the smoke if he needs to.
Isn't that guy such a poser, Nuxuli?
I mean, yeah, it's actually going to reduce the effectiveness and the flavorfulness of the the weed altogether. So it's really kind of defeating the purpose. But apparently he thinks he looks great while doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So where do you 2 hail from, and what's your business here?
I mean, I hail from here. Here is me. I am here.
The dog too, and you recognize the dog.
Oh, hey, little guy! Oh, she runs up and because I'm assuming she's eye level with the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you've met my companion, Sydney. I'm also assuming that you got a message from her.
Oh yeah. Sounded very exciting.
Interesting. See. Why didn't you tell me?
Hey, your dog has great handwriting, by the way.
That came from me. I'm glad you got my message. I just, and I'm glad we're all meeting here. I want to be able to, let's move our conversation in. Let's get the rest of these supplies off this boat and move the conversation in. And I can go ahead and give you a little bit of a lowdown.
Absolutely. So as you cart the supplies under the dock, Captain Norick moves some moss-covered boulders out of the way, and then there's this almost like a wooden board, and he moves that out of the way, and then you see a tunnel hidden back there, and he ushers you all in with the supplies, and then he pulls the rocks back up to sort of cover it, and you're sort of sloshing through a wet, muddy tunnel that's pretty low. It's only about maybe 4 feet high, so the fairy, the goblin, the fungrel have no problem, but you, Nira, you have to sort of hunch down a little bit, but you're nimble, so you can do it. And after about 80, maybe 100 feet, it opens, this tunnel breaks into one wall of a small stone cellar, and there are other supplies kept here. And while you're laying the supplies down in this small secret chamber, the Simia captain opens up a secret door in one wall. And beyond that, you see something amazing. It looks like a garage maybe like in the basement or the lower floor of one of Ulm's older stone foundation buildings. And somebody has dressed this whole cellar up to look almost like a machine shop or a forge. And in the middle of the room, raised up on blocks, is a contraption, the likes of which you've never seen. It is a jalopy with 4 big, sturdy wooden wheels attached to metal axles. And there's, it kind of looks like a Ford Edsel. It's with a crank in the front grille, and seating for 4 people with leather bucket seats and a trunk in back, and a windshield and a horn, and all sorts of paraphernalia. And there's somebody under the vehicle working on it, their feet sticking out, and you can see their feet are made of metal.
Do I know that? I mean, does my character know that that's a clank?
Yeah, you would venture to guess that the mechanic is a clank, which is basically, for those who don't know what a clank is, it is a mechanical person. And they come in, like all ancestries, they come in all shapes and sizes.
Hail!
When you say something loud enough to get their attention, they sort of roll out on their little gurney and sit up. And you can see that this clank is wearing an oil-stained apron, and seems to be, you'd venture to guess, female, or just in terms of they're wearing a wig that's sort of long and gray and curly, and they've got sort of a puffy sleeved, under the apron they've got sort of a puffy sleeved blouse and a short skirt.
I don't trust it. I don't like it.
Sorry, she's kind of lanky and tall, like maybe 5'9", 5'10". And Captain Norick says, "This is Martha Klangborn. She's the owner of this garage."
Okay.
And she nods to you and looks at you, and she says, "Welcome to the Resistance."
Oh, you're one of us. Good. To be honest with you, I don't know how to feel about your kind. I trust the ground beneath my feet, and I trust the nature, and you are not natural in my eyes, but we have a common enemy, so I can set aside my differences, and I can set aside my biases.
He says, "You're Nira, aren't you?"
How do you know that?
"I'm well connected. I know everything that happens in Ulm and in neighboring towns. I've been here a long time, over 60 years. This was my husband's garage. He was taken by the were-dragon."
Your husband was taken by the were-dragon too?
Well, in a fashion. He was out, and as was reported to me, he got caught in the were-dragon's breath weapon and was transformed into a monster. And I haven't seen him since.
Oh goodness. I'm so afraid that is the same fate that befell my brother. I haven't heard anything since then, but I aim to find out, and I aim to take a party and lead them north to go put a stop to this once and for all.
She says, "Tyranny exacts a high price, but no higher price if it is unchallenged."
I think in the back, Azurite is kind of just exchanging a glance across like 3 feet of height distance with Sporley, and slowly she grabs Sporley's hand and raises it up on Sporley's behalf and goes, "Wait,
You
sorry."
just raise Sporley up.
You're like, lifting up.
It's
Sorry, is this
attached.
like a monsters like bad things thing, or like what are you saying? Breath turning people into monsters. Because, like, I had an ex-boyfriend once who did that, but it was totally different than dragons. Is it like...
Are you talking to me? Who are you talking to?
Both of us. I think Azeroth in her mind is speaking on both of our behalves of being like, what are we actually facing here?
Yeah. And then like you just see Sporley like point like to saying like yes that.
Yeah, Martha.
What they said.
Martha will sort of hunker down to get at your level, Sporley, and yours as well, Azeroth, and she says, "The were-dragon came as a surprise to us all. Forlorn Lycona was a faun and a spellcaster who, seduced isn't the right word, I guess she became very close with the dragon warden of Welvia, Sazanth, and convinced him to bond with her in a ritual, and she twisted it somehow and absorbed him completely, thus gaining all of his draconic power. And one of the things he could do was use his breath weapon to transform things from one to another. A polymorphing breath, I guess you could call it. But she has twisted that into something evil that turns any being caught in it into something that's a cross between a wolf and a dragon. That doesn't have really any memory of its former self. It is a predator, pure and simple, and a fierce one. And they gather in packs, and they're very dangerous, and it's why many of us don't go out at night anymore."
Are you sure it doesn't hold its memories? Is there any remnant of humanity left in them?
I hesitate to venture a guess, because if you confront one, it will probably attack you long before you have a chance to glean whether it has any semblance of its former life left in it.
Oh, I hate this. I absolutely hate this way that she's destroying the natural order of things in this land. Look, word's been moving quietly about these wards and what's keeping Welvia sealed, and as long as those wards hold, nothing's going to change. Nobody's going to get in and nobody's going to get out. So we need to do something about that.
What can we do?
Well, funny you should mention that. I've been doing a lot of tracking. I found a path north that is not being scouted.
I'd like everybody else for me right now to make a roll, and I'm going to spend a fear.
You said everybody or some?
Everybody except Mira, who is busy talking to Martha while that conversation is going on. The rest of you might notice something else happening in the garage. And so for this roll, let me see. I'm going to suggest that this is an instinct roll, since it's really about perceiving and sensing things. So roll your duality dice, Sporley and Naxuli and Azeroth, and add your presence modifier to that. Or sorry, did I say presence instinct? Instinct modifier.
Okay.
Okay, I think I got a 10.
And this is in relation to what? I'm just seeing if I have any
this
experiences.
I'm glad you asked. You can apply an experience.
That's
but so, it is to sense that, or just pick up on the fact that while this conversation is going on, somebody else is trying to do something subversively or without drawing attention to themselves.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then double checking. So I rolled the duality dice.
Yeah,
and so you add both nose and birds.
You add them together.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you add any modifiers, like an experience that is relevant. And then you also look to see which of the two dice rolls is highest, your hope die or your fear die. So you'll tell me a number, like if you rolled a total of, say, 15, you'll say, I rolled 15 with hope, or I rolled 15 with fear.
Mm-hmm. I rolled a 5 on my hope dice and an 8 on my fear dice, which is a total of, it's not good. It's a 13. My instinct modifier is a +1, so that brings up to 14. And since the fear die was the 8 as opposed to the 5, that means I rolled a 14 with fear.
Okay.
which is not good. But it also means eventually Chris has to go across the room to grab those spoons that he keeps throwing. So
Yeah. I'm gonna add to that not good as I say I rolled a total of a 8 on the dice plus 2 on instinct, so that puts me at a total of 10, and I rolled a 6 versus a 2 on the fear die, so I rolled with
With
fear.
fear. Thank you.
Which tracks, honestly speaking, this tracks.
How did Naxuli do?
Naxuli did a little bit better. Naxuli rolled an 11 with hope. Now, specifically asking what's going on, one of my experiences is my undercity connections. So I don't know if that would apply in this situation, but if whatever is going on might have something to do with any of the underground factions in this area, then I would probably be
Let's
a
say
little
it applies.
great. I would probably be so if that's the case, then I would add +2 experience to that. So that would be 13 with hope.
With hope. Okay, so you get a hope. So now you have
I get
3.
a hope. Amazing. Great.
Yep. And that is enough to tell that first mate Grody, your goblin kin, has removed something that you recognize as an explosive device, like a firecracker or a small bomb. And he has armed it, or he has lit it.
Okay.
Well, if we're still right by the water, right?
Well, you took a tunnel out from the water about 100 feet into
we're 100.
This basement of this building that you're now in. So, but you're in this garage. It's a workshop. There's a big wooden garage doors that are closed, and there's a staircase that goes up into what you assume to be the residence or the house above. And then there's like oil drums, and marked with little flame-like symbols on them, warning signs, and a few other flammable oil rags lying around on the floor and whatnot. So you're a little concerned.
And I assume this could explode at any moment.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm going to start what's called a countdown.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And,
Oh no.
So I'm gonna put this D4 on a 4, and then I'm gonna count down as you guys decide what, if anything, you want to do. But Naxuli, you're the only one so far who's aware that this has happened.
Guys, wait, you see her just, pew! You see this little shadow just disappear, and do I see something that looks that I could smother this bomb with, or is there a hallway I could throw it down or something like that?
So there's no there's a secret door kind of behind you leading to where all the supplies are, the contraband that the town is relying on.
Yeah, definitely don't want to blow that up.
There's a wooden staircase going upstairs to what you assume to be Martha's residence or home. And then there's the closed and sort of barred from this side garage doors. There are no other exits or hallways that you can see other than the staircase and the closed garage doors. As far as smothering things, there are containers like drums of oil, or there's like the trunk of the car. There's like small containers that hold things like different sized wrenches and screwdrivers and tools and whatnot. So there are things that you could improvise or use.
Okay.
But he's currently holding the bomb, or the whatever.
Right, which means it's not like like a grenade. You pull the pin and hold it, and it doesn't go off till you let go. I assume
it's got a little fuse that's burning down.
Great. Oh, it's got a fuse. Amazing. You're just gonna literally see Naxuli, because again, she's tampered with some of these devices in the past. She might have a couple in her bag as we talk. And you're literally gonna see her pew towards him, and like seemingly from nowhere, this dagger just appears in her hand, and she slices the fuse, the burning fuse, off of the bomb.
Yeah, go ahead and
if you will allow me.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me using your dagger. So again, you're going to roll your duality dice. You will your dagger will tell you what skill what trait.
I believe it's a D6. Okay. So my dagger is it's a D8. Damage is D8. Okay. So
before you roll damage, just roll to see if you hit.
Yes. Okay. So I rolled an 19 with 19 with fear. Do I have a modifier? Is it just the straight D12 rolls, or do I add? I'm trying to see if there's anything I add.
So let's see. You add your finesse bonus.
I do add my finesse bonus. Okay. So that's another. So that is a 21. But
With
the fear was the higher of the two die. Yes.
Great. So yes, you nimbly, and the rest of you see Nuksuli just dart into action. You're not sure what she's doing until she actually slices the fuse off of this little bomb that Grody is holding. And and so success. Now comes the fear part.
Oh no!
He pulls out another bomb.
Oh, son of a poop!
Oh, okay. And I'm assuming by now everybody has seen this, right?
I definitely wouldn't.
Everybody has seen this now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so because Nuksuli rolled with fear, the spotlight shifts from Nuksuli to me.
Great.
Oh.
Amazing.
And you see Grody pull out this little lighter that he's got, and he lights this second bomb. He drops the first one because it's fused.
I was gonna say, what? He's double fisting bombs? Okay.
Yeah, he drops the first one because that one's shot, and he lights the second one, and he sort of holds it to try to shorten, like have it burn down faster. So I'm going to re-roll the countdown, and it's going to be shorter. And he's now holding this second sparking bomb / firework. And he says, to Captain Norik, I've waited a long time to see you fall, you arrogant ass.
Okay.
Like, Grody, come to your senses. What are you doing? You're going to light a bomb here in a workshop? You'll blow us all to bits. And he says, don't you worry about me. I'm protected by the jagged knife. Anybody who wants to.
How far am I from this individual?
So you're all in this garage, which is a fairly enclosed space. Plus you got this big vehicle sitting in the middle of the area. It's maybe about 20, 25 feet long by about 15 feet across. So you're maybe 10 feet away from him.
Okay. All right. I don't know what the countdown looks like, but I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to draw my bow and try to shoot out I'm aiming for the fuse to see if I can actually get that fuse cut off.
Ooh, that's a tough shot, but
it is a tough shot. I'm probably going to be
yeah.
All right.
So
I'm gonna make an attempt.
Please do.
All right.
And because you're rolling the 2 dice, and because you're using your what you say, short bow, you said?
Yes, my short bow. Yes.
Okay. So you're going to add to that your trait modifier for the short bow, which I believe is agility. Yeah.
Yes. So +2, which is excellent because I rolled 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 +2, 13 with hope.
Okay. So 13 is not enough to hit the fuse, but you rolled with hope, so you get a hope. You can add that to your character. And on the hopeful side, the shock of the bolt coming at him so surprises him that he drops the fuse, the lit bomb, on the ground, and it just kind of rolls away from him. So he's not holding it anymore.
But it's still lit, right?
It's still lit.
Oh, oh my gosh.
All right.
I'm assuming Sydney is watching all this too. I'm going to send Sydney to see if, oh God, I'm a terrible person. I know. I am a terrible person. I'm going to send my dog in. She is built for movement, not decoration. So, Sydney, go get the ball.
No,
all right.
wait.
So the dog runs in and picks, and now is holding in her mouth this bomb, this lit bomb.
Is there any way to tell my dog? I don't know if I can pull off telling my dog to actually try to snuff it out with her tongue.
Let's see. Well, right now, the dog has just picked it up. So, what else does anybody else want to do anything else?
Anyone?
Because that was a roll of hope. So the spotlight is still with you guys.
Yeah. I'll try something. Can I examine ye old Ford Edsel and see if it's functional at the moment, or if this friend of ours was just working on it to get it?
Yeah. What trait would you like to use as you inspect it? Knowledge?
I'm so glad you asked. I'd love to use knowledge. I'm actually really bad at knowledge, but what I'm going to do to make up for it is I have an experience called Vehicle Generalist, where as a wayfarer and wanderborn in general, just vehicle specialist, I've been able to kind of just ascertain how most things that move work. So I'd like to be able to add that to the roll by spending a hope.
And you could also use finesse if you want to, because finesse is about tinkering and things like that.
That would be great. That brings me up from a -1 knowledge to a +0 finesse. So I'll take it.
Holy crap.
Amazing. I'll
So
keep that
roll
roll.
your duality dice.
Duality dice are going out. It is. Oh no. I warned the crew before this game started that my fear dice hate me. That is a 6 on fear and 4 on the hope, so that is a total of 11. My finesse is 0, but since I added my experience, that's a +2, which is not great still. It's a total of 13 with
And it was
fear.
with fear. Okay, then I get a spoon. Get another spoon. I now have a plethora of spoons, and it's come back to me. So
she's about to throw spoons. Oh
I'm
no!
gonna get up tomorrow morning, get cereal, and be like, "Where the hell are all my spoons?"
you absolutely believe that this vehicle is functional, that it can be driven, and that it's even got gas in its tank.
Amazing. I'm gonna try and do a ye old Fast and Furious, and I'm gonna grab a piece of scrap metal, whatever happens to be nearby, and toss it as best I can onto the gas pedal, and try and make it so the vehicle moves out of our area through the garage door and as far away from us as fast as it can possibly go, and hoping that someone else gets the signal telepathically to toss the bomb in and send it as far as we can make it.
Okay, so you realize your roll is high enough to know that there's a little bit more than just throwing it on the gas pedal. There's basically this weird stick that you have to maneuver to take it out of what is called park. And so,
oh god, it's a manual.
Yeah, and so I'm just going to have you, knowing that, I'm going to have you make another roll. We're going to call this, because you're a fairy and this thing's a little stiff, make it a strength roll for me.
Okay. Right, strength at least is pretty good. That is going to be, oh man, it's still not good. It's a 16 total with fear, but my strength is a +2, so that makes it 18 with fear.
You are successful. And when you get that in the right place, and then you use the heavy metal to push the pedal down, the car trundles off its blocks and just sort of rolls to the doors. and bangs into them, and they don't open.
Hey guys,
come
how
on.
about doors?
Gotta be kidding me.
The immortal enemy.
It didn't have enough
Oh.
speed to bang out through the doors with the bar in place.
You see this small fairy figure behind you just throw up her arms and end her turn.
And fear comes back to me.
Oh no.
Grody
Alright.
is going to try to wrestle the bomb out of the dog's mouth. He's going to make a, and he rolled really well. First, he tries to trick the dog into dropping it. The dog probably won't do that. And then he tries to pull the bomb out. He succeeds in getting the bomb out of the dog, which turns out to be a good thing because he's about to throw it and it blows up right in his hands and in his face. His face is blown off. There is a huge thunder crack noise that this thing, like a noise so loud you can't believe it came out of an object so small. And other than that, though, there's no damage. He basically it's like holding a firecracker in your hand. Bad things are going to happen to you, but probably nobody else is hurt. And Grody falls over, maybe dead, you're not sure. Half his face is blown off. His fingers are blown off. But
I was just going to say, I was going to tie him up, but if he no longer has fingers, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah. And so if this thing did what it was supposed to, you realize, oh, it's not an explosive, it's an alarm.
Oh, fun.
Oh no.
So
What?
another fear.
All here.
You hear something or someone on the other side of the garage doors trying to get inside, but they're not succeeding because of the bar in place.
And a
Okay,
and a
Guys,
car.
we gotta get out.
now.
We gotta get out. We gotta go back the way we came. We gotta go through the cave. Come back out. We gotta go. We can't stay here.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
cannot
I
stay
got you.
here.
I know these caves really well. I mean, I'm
Let's
assuming.
go.
Martha says, or I could back the vehicle up and somebody could lift the bar off and we could ram our way out of here.
Oh.
I drive stick.
Yeah.
Did we
Normally, I
just hear
don't
a
trust
honk?
machinery, but I'll take one for the team. Let's
know what?
let's go with Martha.
Yeah. If you need a co-pilot, Sydney knows everything about sticks.
Sydney's a
Orly.
good no sticks.
While they're rushing towards the car-like contraption, can I check one thing with this individual? With what was his name again? Sorry, blanking.
Grody?
Grody. Is he actually dead?
No, he's kind of making noises, like he's got a wisp of life left in him. He's got regrets.
If that's the case, then I rush with them towards the car.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. Are you gonna actually hop into it?
I'm gonna certainly try.
Yeah.
And then
Front
if
seat
the height is
driver, are you gonna go front seat driver, front seat passenger, or back seat passenger?
you just hear him yell, "Shotgun!"
How
You
high
are
up off
too
the ground?
tiny. What are you
is
trying
this?
to do? You're too tiny to be even reach the pedals on that thing. Let somebody who can actually drive it drive. Let Martha drive.
He's
Let us go.
not driving. He's in the passenger front seat.
He's in the passenger seat. I call it shotgun.
He calls shotgun. Yeah.
You wouldn't last without somebody better nearby.
Oh. Someone just get me a booster seat. We'll be fine.
All right. So you clamber into the vehicle. Would you like to do anything else besides that? By the way, you see there's a glove compartment, and it has all the features of a old-fashioned car.
My tendrils are into everything then.
Okay.
I'm like, I couldn't do anything because I was like, bomb and a wizard that does fire do not mix. That is probably not a great recipe. I should just stick that out. So I probably was already very close to the car anyways. So like I was probably be the first one to hop into it. And yeah, like I'm just like, ooh, what does this do? Kind of a situation where I'm like poking in, like opening the dashboard. I mean the golf compartment and so on and so forth. Do I find anything?
Yeah, you find in the glove compartment what looks like a very weird little contraption, kind of a tube with a handle and a grip. And then there are these what look like three little rockets. This is basically you can make a knowledge check maybe to see
a knowledge, at least it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Let's see.
And if you have an experience
roll
that.
That's a bad. That's a total of 11 with fear.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let me see if I have. I don't think I have. No, I don't have.
Do you have any?
My experiences will not.
All you're able to surmise is that the little rockets look like they can fit in the barrel or tube of this thing. So maybe it's designed to actually launch them, but you don't know what the rockets do.
I probably do put it in, like load it up.
Okay.
But I just stare at it, just like I imagine at a certain point I'm like turning it towards my face, trying to look through, pretending it's a telescope, maybe.
Oh, okay. This writes itself. So you rolled with fear. So
wait, I have a question, GM. I one of the we're allowed to do like help action type things, right?
Yeah.
Please help me.
So
please help me.
Again, as you know, Nuxuli is like probably trying to like jump into this. She might not know exactly what you're playing with, but she's known enough bombs that like she I'm not sure if it would be best if like I shout something at him or if I just literally throw a rock at him and I'm like, don't touch. But I definitely would want to do something that prevents him from making a catastrophic
absolutely. So
decision.
Yeah, what you can do is you can, since you're helping, you can spend a hope to roll a d6, which he can add to his result.
Right.
If he rolls high enough, he might actually succeed at the check and realize what he's doing is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
I'm gonna spend a hope. I'm gonna roll my little d6. So let me mark that I spent a hope. So boop, there he goes. And I have rolled a 3.
Okay. With that is enough for you to realize that that this is like a flare gun of some kind, and pointing it at your own face is
and Nuxuli's literally like, you idiot!
So would you like to point it somewhere else?
I'm just like turning it around, just looking at it.
Yeah, in that case, because you rolled with fear, you don't shoot yourself in the face, thanks to your friend Matsuli. But you do actually accidentally trigger the device, and it shoots this brilliant, bright, almost like magnesium flare that starts to bounce around the room.
Oh my gosh.
I would like everybody in the gulag to make what's called a reaction roll.
Mm-hmm.
This is a duality dice roll, so you're rolling the 2d12s, but you don't get hope and you don't give me fear on a result. All you're doing is rolling those dice and adding your agility bonus. If you have one.
Hey, if anyone in chat happens to have the ability to donate for an advantage, I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying I rolled 4.
You said this is an agility roll?
Agility.
Okay, and you said there's no advantage or disadvantage?
And there's no advantage or disadvantage. You're just rolling the 2 dice and adding them together and adding your agility.
Dropping down. Oh, that is awful.
That's an 8 for Noxuli.
8.
Well, wait, we're adding our agility to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still that's 6.
6.
6.
GM, if I may. So I got a 15.
Great.
I don't know if that's good enough, but I got a 15.
You're safe.
I'm fine. I'm great. I don't know what the fuss is about. But
You're welcome.
As a elemental sorcerer of fire, and considering a flare is a form of fire,
yes,
may I somehow use my ability to manipulate this in a way that it would shoot in a safe away direction?
Yes. I would basically say that you can give one of your friends advantage.
Who's that's a
I mean, I had an 8, but someone had a 6.
I had a 6.
I would say
I also have feline instincts. I could technically we're making an agility roll. I could spend 2 hope to re-roll my hope die.
Oh wait, I have something like that too.
While you're looking that up,
no, that's for I can.
The Lords of the Circles below are contacting me and letting me know something important.
Are the Lords of the Circles below gaslighting me into thinking that I wanted things to turn out worse?
Thank you. And I'm about to take the spotlight, so this will be fun. All right. So did you decide who to give your bonus to, Sporley?
I think I would give it to whoever is. I would imagine Nearly is probably the one that I'm going to, just because the most exposure, and one of the other ones lifted me by my mushroom cap earlier. So there's a little bit of a something there. So I'm going to give that to Nearly to hopefully have a dodger.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a d6 for me, Sporley.
Is there ability on the thing is there a way to do it on demiplane?
Oh, like digital dice on the plane?
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I found it. Yes, there is.
Oh, there is.
Get out, really? That's a thing?
There?
Yeah, there is.
There is. Look at that. I just tried.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
I mean, it's like D&D Beyond plus, other cool stuff. Okay, groovy.
I got a 4.
All right.
Oh,
so, good news, Nira, you were clearly going to take a hot magnesium flare to the chest, but somehow the flare just sort of either kind of petered out and died, or it sort of drifted off course at the last second, and you are spared that fiery fate. When the spotlight comes back to me, you hear voices outside saying, a voice say, "Pull harder." And then there's a splintering of wood.
PG.
Splintering of wood as the bar breaks and the garage doors are thrown open. And you see right away, you see 2 individuals standing in the doorway. One is they're dressed like jagged knife bandits. So all of you recognize this sort of criminal gang that operates here in the city. They've got basically jagged knife tattoos on their arms, and they tend to favor blacks and grays, dark colors. There is a dwarf with a hood up, and you can see he's got an eye patch over one eye, and he is standing there with a dagger out. Beside him is a big, hulking firbolg, which is about 7 feet tall, broad shoulders, sort of bovine features, very sort of blank, expressionless face, and sort of downcast ears. But there's something kind of, he's at once sort of almost like a soft, thick figure, but also there's something kind of inherently menacing about him. And he has just ripped these doors open by himself. And the car sort of slowly rolls out a little bit more, just inertia at this point. But the doors are flung open, and the dwarf snaps his fingers and directs the bovine fellow to attack. And
do I have time to do something?
No, because I'm still spending fear, my friend.
Oh my God.
Audience, this is your fault. Whatever happens.
Yes.
Ah!
So the Jagged Knight.
Are there TPKs in Dragonheart? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
There will be now.
There could be.
Huh?
So this Jagged Knife knee breaker, this furball, comes stomping in. The first person he sees is let's see. Actually, let's say it. Oh, okay. First person he sees is Nira.
Of course it is.
So he's going to make an attack against you, Nira. But he did not roll particularly well. So
Good, because I have some retracting claws to his face I'm about to give him.
okay, so he did not roll high enough to hit your evasion. So he basically tried to clobber you over the head. You nimbly dodged out of the way, and now you're going to rake him?
Say again? Yes, I am. I'm going to make that agility roll to
Okay.
scratch a target within melee range. And on success, they also become temporarily vulnerable.
Okay.
And he's right in my face. I'm going to totally scratch his face.
Good.
And I
Get
rolled double twos.
That's a crit.
Crit. That is
a crit.
critical
It's a crit.
success.
It's a crit.
All right.
Yay!
So when you crit on damage, this is how this works. So, what's the die you normally roll for your claws? The damage die.
Agility.
But there should be a die notation.
Oh, you mean for like my unarmed strike? 1d4.
Okay. Let me just quickly double check something here. Yeah. Okay. Great.
1d4. Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead. So normally you can roll a maximum of 4 on that die. So you've already done 4 damage. You take the max on the die roll. Now roll as if you just rolling damage normally.
Another 4.
Okay. So that's 8 plus your agility. What's your agility?
It's +2.
10. You do 10 points of damage with your claws. That is above.
I mean, as an owner of 3 cats, I'm gonna say that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
And so you're able to punch through his major damage threshold, and he takes 2 hit points of damage from that. He was not expecting that.
Good. He's vulnerable now.
Yes, he is vulnerable, which means, guess what? He is an easy target. So when you're vulnerable, all rolls targeting you have advantage. So this big furball has made himself a much easier target because he's clutching his eyes and he's blundering around.
Wait. When you deal damage to an adversary within melee range of your familiar, you add a d6 to your damage roll.
Bring it.
Let's go.
2. Not
Okay.
so good, but that's okay. She's a little dumb.
Okay, that's still the same amount of that doesn't cross into the next threshold, so he still takes just 2 points of damage. The
It's
dwarf
okay.
with the
You
eye
try.
patch.
You do your best.
The dwarf with the eye patch produces a crossbow, and he fires at Nuksuli and rolls 16 versus your evasion. What is your evasion?
Ooh, let's see. That is
12.
13.
So hits you with a crossbow bolt.
If I
Okay.
can, I would love to interject and use my ability. I am your shield. and
Oh.
dodge in the middle of the way. I'm going to launch out with my tower and slam it down onto the seat and take hold.
Okay. So
It just comes towards me instead. That's
great. Yeah. So what did I roll? Do you remember? Is it
I believe it was 16.
16? Okay. So does that hit your evasion?
It does. My evasion's not good.
So this does 8 damage. That's not taken directly off your hit points. What you do is you look at your damage thresholds, which are 11 and 22. 8 is below 11, which means you take 1 hit point of damage. Now you can use your one of your armor slots to reduce that to 0 damage. If you want. Okay. So you take no damage from this bolt that was intended for your friend Nuksuli. The dwarf scowls at you, spends one of his stress to spotlight the Firbolg. So the Firbolg will attack, but first, the lords of the circles below have something to tell me. Ooh, okay.
Sydney here. Go ahead.
Oh man, Sydney's
Roll.
rolling for a magic item for the
Yes.
audience.
14, y'all.
14 is a ring of resistance.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Audience, I take back everything bad I've ever said about you and spoons and
Yay! Good job. High
So
five.
let me tell you what the ring of resistance does. Loot. There we go. Once per long rest, you can activate this ring after a successful attack against you to halve the damage. So you can take half damage. And once you've used it, then you have to rest before the ring recharges. So very useful item. And given that you're front and center, probably going to come into play right now because the Firbolg directs its next attack on you. Okay, so he rolled a 15, which is much greater than your evasion. So
all right, well, much is a strong word, but yeah.
You can do it.
And on a success, the target takes no damage but is restrained and vulnerable as he grabs you. You can break free, clearing both conditions with a successful strength roll, or you're freed automatically if this Firbolg grabbing you takes major or greater damage. So he just reaches out and grabs the fairy.
Hey!
Gives you a little shake, like a dog toy.
Rude!
And it is rude. It is
Super rude.
Yes. And that is it for me and my spending of fear. Who would like to go next?
Oh boy.
How far is she from me and dog? Where is she?
Probably 10 feet away. They both are, both her and the one grabbing her.
Oh, yeah, but the one grabbing her is much bigger. Okay.
While this is going on, by the way, Martha Klangborn sort of hurries up the steps to get out of this combat scene. And Captain Norik has sort of skulked off underneath the staircase to close the secret door there so that the Jagged Knight doesn't realize there's a secret chamber. But go on, Nira. Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, no worries. No, I want my dog to distract the dude holding the fairy. She looks like she's getting whiplash. So I send Sydney. Sydney has a like I said, she has one of one of her things is literally called built for movement, not decoration. And she has exceptional agility and awareness in tight or chaotic spaces. She can slip through legs and obstacles and crowds. She's hard to pin down. So if something targets her directly, she's already moving. So I send Sydney off to go do that and see if she can get the attention of this of this creature.
And is Sydney's intention to stay within the confines of the garage or to try to lead this creature outside?
She's trying to lead. She's trying to lead the creature out for sure. Okay. We're all trying to. Yeah.
All right.
So Sydney goes off to do that.
Okay.
What do you want me to do to?
Let's just say that this is. Well, you tell me what ability, what trait do you think would be best here?
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up my companion stats.
Agility?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She has her attack and damage is literally called precision bites and disruption strikes.
Great.
So it's +2 agility, and then it would actually deal 1d6 physical damage. So when I command I'm going to command her to basically attack in order to get
Great.
So
yeah. Go ahead and make the roll.
Yeah.
This will be fun.
You gotta be kidding me! Double 12s.
No way!
I have to show you guys. I don't know if you can see. I don't know how well you can see that, but I have nothing.
Oh,
I'm not joking.
All right, that's awesome. So
that is wild.
You are incredibly successful, and actually, you also have advantage on this guy because he's vulnerable. So you actually would. But no matter, you already crit. So you, first of all, you get a hope. That's great.
Oh.
And you roll your damage because you said it does a d6. You said
it does a d6.
Okay, go ahead.
3.
Great. So he takes a point of damage as his feet get tangled up in the dog. He sort of trips over himself, actually, more than the dog, and he falls over and clonks his head against the bumper of the car. And cracks his head open, and is so stunned by that he lets Azaret go.
Oh my goodness!
All right, good job. And so the spotlight is still with you guys. So who else wants to do something?
At this point, are we all still within the car? Or...
Yeah,
you're in the car. Where are you, Naxuli?
I had jumped into I was trying to jump into the car. I mean, I assume it's driven off at this point. It's
sort of just in the entrance of the garage. It hasn't.
I was attempting to jump into it, hoping they wouldn't drive off without me while I was trying to get him to not shoot himself in the face. If I have not made it to the car yet, I don't know. Have I made it to the car yet?
Yeah, we can say that you're in the back of the car.
Okay, so I call Sydney so she can jump in the car too, so we can all go. Rally.
When you were let go, Azaret, you were not in the car. You were outside of it.
I have wings.
Yes, you
do. She has wings.
Yes. Do you want to do anything else?
Catch up. Let's go.
So you can certainly all get in the car, but you can take actions too because the spotlight is still with you. So
at this point,
who is at the wheel of the car?
Nobody.
I'm in the passenger seat right next to it, and what I'm going to do.
Naxul is like, I got it.
If I can.
You should all.
I feel there's a. I would like. Is it possible to try and using instinct?
Yeah.
To see if I can if there's something about something about this I can suss out. And just jump on the acceleration of this car.
Absolutely.
I literally just body slam on that acceleration on the gas pedal.
Fantastic. Okay, so go ahead and make your duality dice roll with your instincts. This contraption is so bizarre. It's right up your alley. You'll get this. I'm confident. I believe.
Okay.
In you. I believe in you.
Oh! Hopefully. Oh wait. That is a total of a 16. But with fear.
With fear, I'll take my spoon. But good news, you figured it out, and the vehicle lurches forward very quickly. In fact, it lurches forward so quickly that the dwarf doesn't have time to get out of its path before you trundle over him. So go ahead and roll 2d6 damage for me as you run over the dwarf with the eye patch.
2d6 is pretty good. Just saying,
All
that
right,
sounds like we could fight a dragon with that.
The first d6 is just a 1, and then another d6 is a 4, so a total of 5.
Okay, so you hear a bonk thump, and the vehicle sort of makes a boom 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 noise. But here's where the fear kicks in. The dwarf goes under the car, grabs the back end, and starts to climb up the back of the car.
Oh no!
As you guys
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Oh
or
wait,
something
I'm
along
in the back of the car, right?
You're in the back of the car, but he rolled with fear, or Sporley rolled with fear, so the spotlight comes back to me.
Okay.
So the dwarf is going to try to climb up the car while it's moving, and you guys are now out in the foggy street, piled into this jalopy. I'm going to actually have the dwarf make a reaction roll to see if he can hang on. And he succeeds. And he is going to chuck a explosive device in the back seat of the car.
Am I able to
you
stab
son of-
his hand before he does it?
No, unless you have a reaction that lets you do that, like some power that lets you inject yourself into his turn and do something.
I see. Okay. I do not. I don't think I do.
Okay. So he tosses the bomb in, and then he gives you a little salute and leaps off the back of the vehicle. And he seems very smug that he has solved all of his problems. And worst is that when it bounces in the back seat, it sort of rolls under the seat.
Oh no!
Okay.
You're all in the car.
Everybody's in the car, right?
Everybody's in the car.
Oh
Who
my
would
God.
like to go next?
Is it terrible that I want to send my dog to go get it again?
Oh man.
I mean,
It's kind of it's in an awkward place where you don't think the dog can get it easily.
reach it?
It's tumbled under the seat because it was just
So-
one back there.
I'm gonna ask you something.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
I
jump
don't know
out the
how
car,
well
babe.
this. One second. I'm gonna see this. I don't know if this is the intent of this, but I'm gonna ask you if I can use that as such an intent. But I have something called Rune Ward. Essentially, what it is you have a deeply personal trinket that can be infused with protective magic and held as ward by you or an ally. Describe what it is and why it's important to you. The ward's holder can spend a hope to reduce incoming damage by 1d8. If the ward die results in an 8, it just runs out of power. My hope, the thing I wanted to do, is rather than, because it only can be used to shield one person, but my thought process is, like, it essentially kind of creates like a little bubble, shield bubble kind of a thing. Can I encase that over the bomb instead and have that essentially kind of like
absorb some of the damage?
Yes.
Because it's a D8, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you pull this thing out and you just sort of toss it in the back seat because you're not sure where the bomb is. It's back there somewhere. And you hope for the best. And
Oh no!
its magic springs into being. And there is an explosion.
Oh,
And we'll find out what happens next session.
Oh!
oh.
oh no.
Because here we are, time flies. We are at the mark. We are at the end of this session. Sorry for the cliffhanger, folks. It was just too good.
No, I love
Love that.
starting a new session on a TPK as opposed to ending one on one.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. So will the bomb destroy the vehicle and everyone inside? Will the bomb be contained by Sporely's magic? Tune in next time to find out.
Aha.
Tune in
Tuesday,
for an explosive reveal.
May 12th is when session 2 is. My goodness, folks. So we're going to wrap here. But so do you want to take this away, Desiree, and wrap this up for us?
Sure, absolutely. Feel free to come out onto our website. We are at www.goldstargamers.org. We have an events page, and this is on that events page. You can access that webpage immediately to see not only all the offline magic shop items that you can purchase in order to throw us into absolute chaos for the next session, but you can also you can also donate, and you can actually catch the next live session there. We have the schedule for all sessions there, and we have an embedded Twitch stream there. We are on obviously you're watching this on Twitch and YouTube on our channels, and yeah, that you can catch us in all our socials at Gold Star Gamers. We are Gold Star Gamers on Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, and X. So
All right. Awesome. I ended with this much fear. I'll have that the next time we play.
oh my gosh.
We're so done. We're so done.
Oh my gosh.
Audience, you'll
Why
be
do
weak
you like
save
to
our
watch us
lives.
suffer, viewers?
Yes, it is in suffering that we discovered the true metal of these heroes.
Oh.
Hi. I'm KP. I go by KP11 Studios on all the social medias. I'm a photographer. I am a performer, writer, and all sorts of different things. If any of that interests you, come check me out. I'm all over as KP11 Studios, and it'd be nice to say hi.
Where can they find you, Diana?
Hi everyone, I'm Diana Faye, also known as Diana with a Rose. I'm a tabletop gaming content creator for the most part, both D&D, Daggerheart, Pathfinder sometimes. I generally just give advice on how to be better at the table, both behind the GM screen and on the other side of it. You can find me on Instagram, at TikTok, and YouTube as at Diana with a Rose. Same with here on Twitch if you're watching live right now. And yeah, if you're looking for stuff happening in person, I will also be at Gen Con, PAX Unplugged, and PAX West this year. And after that, I'm going to toss it over to Linsay.
Ooh, well, hello. I'm Linsay Rousseau, as I guess we said at the beginning. And you can find me on Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok, and occasionally other places. If you play video games, you're probably killing me or talking to me at some point. And I also do some radio dramas. If you're a fan of the No Sleep podcast, I contribute to them on the regular, and also a wonderful sci-fi podcast called the Invenios Expeditions and the Dragonlance live play Signal Award-winning podcast. So yeah, I'm always happy to chat with folks and have an excuse to play fun games with cool people.
Epic. One quick shout out. Sydney has her own Sydney has her own Instagram and socials as well, and you can find her at Sydney, just like her name is on screen, Sydney the
Gosh.
Sydney the service dog, and you can find super adorable pictures of her. She actually goes to a lot of events where she cosplays, and so you can find her, and we will be at PAX West as well. So we'll see you there, Diana. Yeah, but yeah.
As will I. I will be at PAX West. I'll be at PAX Unplugged, and I'll be at Gen Con. So I hope to see you there. I've fled the Wild West that is social media, but you can certainly find me in 3D at any of those conventions. All right. So Thank you all for joining, and we hope to see you when we pick up session 2. Amy Vorpahl will be here with us as our other castmate, and we look forward to introducing you to her character and all the wacky hijinks yet to unfold. Thank you, and good night.
Hi, everyone.